I mean, this is delicious. Like, I feel like this could be unisex as well. So if you're trying to like not be single anymore, get this, okay? You're gonna bag somebody. Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Lala. Hi, welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, then hey, what's up? How you doing? So today's video, I'm excited. This has to be one of my favorite videos to do. This is gonna be my fall winter fragrance haul. Basically, just sharing with you guys some fragrances, whether they're new or familiar, that I am using or that I like to use around this time of year. I know we don't have to necessarily wear certain scents at a certain time, but sometimes you just wanna feel the vibe. I like to match my perfume with the vibe. People always tell me that I put them on to like new fragrances, and even some guys have reached out and told me that they were able to buy their girlfriends gifts because of my videos. And speaking of that, I do want to do a men's fragrance video that will be coming soon. So with all that being said, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get into this fragrance haul. So the first fragrance that we're going to talk about today, oh my gosh, I just recently found out about this. It's a new fragrance from Burberry. I discovered it in Sephora. It is called Burberry Goddess, and I have the intense version. So in my notes, I have fall and winter for like the vibe, the seasonal vibe. Oh, this is such a vibe. Like, this is such a sexy, like, okay. Let me give y'all the details before I give my opinion. So this bottle we have here is a 50 milliliter. She retails for $139. The bigger size, the 100 milliliter, which I believe is 3.4 ounces, retails for $173. The fragrance family is warm and spicy. Scent type, warm and sweet. Gourmands are Greymonds. I need to look up these words before I press record. I do this every year. Keynotes, Couture vanilla, lavender essence, and patchouli. Now the regular version of this does not have patchouli in it. I don't see why that would be the big difference between the two, but this one is so much more, it's darker. Like, the smell is more woody, more ambery than the original. The original is more sweet. So for this to be so dark, like I'm saying, it does have an airy feel to it as well. Burberry scents seem to be like that in my opinion. Like, you get the intenseness of the scent, but it's not so heavy on you like a Baccarat. Whatever that brand is called, their perfumes are very potent, very heavy, very just, you can't get it off of you for days. I love when a scent can be powerful but still breathable. One thing I love to do is I like to guess what the notes are going to be before I look them up. For all of us, I feel like scent and taste are very, like, you can figure out how something may taste by how it smells. You know, like, or you smell something and it reminds you of something that you've eaten before. I like to drink, okay? Just putting that out there. So this reminds me, like, I smelt like a smoky, like something was just reminding me of like a old fashioned. And I know I've said that about a fragrance before. My fingerprint was on here and it was bothering me so much, I just wiped it off. I know I've said that about, I think, By the Fireplace. Gives that same vibe, like whiskey, like a smoked drink. And then in the description, let me read that. She's a gourmand aromatic woody fragrance. The signature trio of vanillas is amplified with a fourth vanilla wood that has a smoky character. Infused with fourth vanilla wood, the velvety sweetness is complemented by the presence of lavender. So my nose is pretty good at picking up on certain things, okay? Two scents that this reminds me of, so if you like them, you would probably like this. The Kilian Paris Angel Share, Alien Goddess by Mugler. These all have a similar scent, with the Kilian being the most sweetest. Before I move on, I just want to smell it. I got my little, I usually have like sticky notes, but I ain't have no more left, so I just cut up some paper. Yeah, I just get that woody smell. This is not as sweet as the angel share, but it's just something about it that gives me the same type of vibe. It just smells so yummy. This is delicious. Like, I feel like this could be unisex as well. So if you're trying to like not be single anymore, get this, okay? You're gonna bag somebody. Next is another scent that is new to me, and I also believe it's new to we call it YSL Libre, but when I saw the commercial, it said Leb. So that's how they say it. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna say Libre. This baby right here, I know it may look like the regular one, but I will just pop in the picture so you guys can see. The color is a little bit more like sandalwood, if that's even a color. I don't know. It's supposed to mimic like the sand on the beach. That's what it said in the description. But anyway, this is the YSL Lab Flowers and Flames. So we have the 30 milliliter, which retails for $95. But the bigger size, the 90 milliliter bottle, retails for $165. Which I have here is empty though. This was the original. So you see the difference, $165 and $95. There's a little tiny bit in there and I've just been holding on to it. The fragrance family is fresh. The scent type is fresh floral. Keynotes are palm tree floral accord. I never heard of that being in any freaking fragrance in my life. Lily flower accord, orange blossom absolute. The description says this is a warm and sensual sun-kissed interpretation of the iconic Libre. They couldn't have said that any better. At heart, this fragrance blooms a sun-kissed and creamy cocoa palm tree flower melted with a spicy and solar lily, Beneath this blazing floral blast, rich vanilla adds warmth and an unforgettable long-lasting effect. Before I went in and smelled this, I was reading the notes online and I'm like, fresh, it's not really giving fall winter season. But when I actually sprayed it, and I wasn't expecting to get the vibes, but when I sprayed it, I was like, ooh, I gotta get that. So let me smell it real quick. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, this is so good. If you like the original one, you're gonna love this one because it's very similar to the original one, but there's like this underlying, it's like Beach Place. I keep saying Beach Place because we have a place here called Beach Place in Fort Lauderdale. But Beach Walk by Maison Margiela, this is one of my favorite scents. It's like if YSL, the original, had a baby with that. Like, that's what this smells like. And I mix, no wonder I like this so much. I was mixing the two of those together before I ran out of it, I forgot. And I'm always trying to save my Beach Walk. So I stopped doing the combo, and sometimes I just naturally forget to do things, but I'm like, no wonder I love this so much. I was literally mixing those two together, and now I'm realizing, I'm like, it's like they had a baby, and I'm like, wait a minute, I was making that baby. This is yummy, this is good. I get where the fresh comes in. That scent that I'm talking about, the Beach Walk, is a fresh scent, fresh solar, and in that description it said solar. Like, I guess that's why it's called Flames and Flowers. It's like you get the floral, but you also get that solar, bright, airy, sun, fresh scent. I put winter for vibes originally, but I feel like it gives fall too, like the end of this era right here. Well, not really, like last month, October. Like the end of summer, but early fall. But it also gives me like cold winter vibes too. I feel like it's good for both seasons. I don't know. That is so good. If you like the original, again, you will like that. At least go sniff it. I usually rate my fragrances, so I'm sure I'm gonna type in for the first one what I rate it. But for this one, I'm gonna give it 5 stars. I was trying not to blind buy, so I went in and smelled it, but I would have been fine discovering this for the first time as a blind buy. This was really beautiful. I love it. On to the next. Next, we have Afternoon Delight by Maison Margiela. This one was actually sent to me, so I get to talk about it for the first time. I initially tried to make a reel, and I'm gonna show you guys the package that it came in. And I thought that was a seashell, but then I went to like brunch with my best friend and we had that dessert, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's what this is. and it's a note that's in here. I'm like, oh my gosh. So on the bottle it says warm vanilla Madeleine or Madeline. That's the dessert little cookie thing. It's like a little pastry. They usually have like a main note on the bottle. We have the 100 milliliter bottle. She retails for $165, and the smaller size, the 30 ml, retails for $85. This is the 30, so you see the difference. These last me a good while, but these fragrances just smell so good. Like I run through them so fast, like these bottles. Look at that. So the fragrance family is warm and spicy. Scent type, warm, sweet, gourmands. That word is back again, gourmands, gourmands. Keynotes are Madagascar vanilla, Madeline, Accord, and sandalwood. In my opinion, this is like an add-on for me. I like to, like when it comes to vanilla, something that's so potently vanilla, this smells like a vanilla fragrance. I like to just add it to other scents that I have on. Like the first two I just mentioned, I would probably throw this in on top of that. I was doing it a lot with this, the Soleil, which we'll talk about later, from Tom Ford. First of all, because I want to make this stretch. Like this bottle is not cheap, so I like to blend it with this, but it does smell beautiful together. Let me smell again. It smells like a cookie. I feel like I say that all the time. This smells like a cookie. And I think that's why it goes so good with that Tom Ford, because that reminds me of a cookie too. I always say it reminds me of like a lemon butter cookie cake or something. Now, I wouldn't usually spend so much on a bottle of perfume that I'm just gonna blend in with others. If I would go for vanilla, I would probably do like the Kayali. Well, that one's kind of expensive too, but they have like the little ones that don't cost that much and they last a long time when you're just blending it in with another one. Or you can go for like the smaller size for that. So if I did oh, it's there. I'm pointing over there, but it's over there. But if I did like want to get it again, I would probably get the small size. That one we're gonna I'll give it 4 stars because it's really good, but like I said, it's something that I would use to layer and add with other fragrances. It's not like something I'm gonna go to that just to wear by itself. But if you like those type of scents like cookies, vanillas, go smell it, try it out. I feel like it's definitely something that I would wear to bed too. Like I have certain things that I can only wear to bed. I can't sleep with certain smells, and that's one that I feel like I would feel cozy and warm. Vibes, definitely fall, but a little bit of both. I feel like it could be winter too. Last but not least, for the official part of this video, but I do have a few that I'm gonna mention really quick, bunched together. But the last main perfume of this video, which was also another gift to me, we have the Valentino Donna Born Aroma. If you're returning, you know this is not my first time mentioning this one. This time it was a gift, but I did buy it on my own before, and I absolutely love this fragrance. I have the little intense, ooh. If I ever purchase it again, I would probably get the intense just because it's just so much more vibrant and I can make it last longer. Yeah, I feel like with this one, I find myself spraying so much more because I want to smell it more. But with this one, I feel like I don't have to spray as much. We have the 100 milliliter bottle, same price, retails for $165. And the 50 ml, which is the one I had last time, retails for $135. The fragrance family is floral, scent type warm floral. Warm floral is my favorite scent type. Flower Bomb, the Louis Vuitton back there. I just love warm florals. It's my go-to. Keynotes, Black Currant, Jasmine Grandiflorum, and Bourbon Vanilla. This gives me fall vibes all the way. I smell sweet and warm when I wear this. It's very alluring. Like people compliment me on this so much. I think I've gotten compliments on this more than most of those over there. Besides like the Tom Ford Cafe Rose, I get a lot of compliments on that one. But this one, I get so many compliments. I don't even have to spray it because I wear it so much. Yeah, it's just like a warm, sexy, girly smell. Like it's girly and pretty. It's safe. And when I say safe, I feel like a lot of people would like this. So if you're like trying to gift a woman, I feel like this is a good gift because I don't see anyone smelling this and being too picky about it. It's a safe scent. But for it to be so safe, it smells really, really good. There have been other scents that I've smelled that are safe, in my opinion, but they're just boring. This isn't boring. This is very sexy and alluring. I forgot to read that last description. I'm gonna throw it in there somehow. This description says, this is a warm floral fragrance inspired by Roman street style and edgy haute couture. A trio of jasmine flowers and sparkling baccarat fused with warm vanilla and rich woods to create a scent that captures the essence of modern femininity. Every freaking year. The last time I was talking about this is when I had this struggle. That word, okay? See, that's what I meant. And I forgot about the description. It's very woman, like this is like woman, okay? I love this. I give her a 4.5 because like I said, the intense one, I feel like the smell of the intense is just more potent and long lasting. This one is long lasting too, but the intense is just what it is. It's intense, but that's intense. So we could say 5. It's for what it is, it's a 5. But if you want stronger, definitely step it up and get the intense. Okay guys, so before we end the video, I just want to mention these fragrances really quickly. I've talked about them before in depth, so that's why I'm just briefly bringing them up because they are really good for this season. One being the Tom Ford Cafe Rosé. If you guys want, I will link the video down below. I have a whole video dedicated to this perfume because it was just so unexpected. It was new by Tom Ford. It's more affordable than their other fragrances. And it smells very, very good. It's very unique, in my opinion, to other fragrances. People say it smells like the YSL Black Opium, and when I did go smell it, I do see a resemblance. But if you're like me and you're like ever in Sephora and you're just browsing, go smell this, give it a sniff. Like, I just really like this, and Tom Ford might as well sponsor me at this point because I've been hyping up this perfume every chance I get. Another is the Tom Ford Soleil Né. I love the Soleil Blanc for like summer spring, but this one I feel like gives more of a fall winter feel. Even the bottle looks more like fall and winter. This is very yummy, very delicious. It smells like dessert, and you smell like dessert when you have it on. You can't go wrong with this. If you don't like how this smells, I don't trust your nose. And finally, the YSL Libre, the original and the Le Lab. I've never had the YSL Libre Intense, but the Le Lab is like the triple intense version of those. And that thing, fire. Really fire. All of them are fire. I love them all individually in their own way, except the intense, because I haven't had it yet. But this one, that one, and the one we spoke about earlier, fire. So that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I enjoyed talking about these fragrances. If you have any questions, please holla at me down below. And again, I am planning that men's cologne video. I can't wait to do it because I actually know a few that I'm like, huh. And I also have an alt fragrance video, and I have one of those scents that I need to share with y'all, like big time. If you haven't done so already, please don't hesitate to give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Stay safe, have fun, be safe. Love you guys. Bye.